One state targets synthetic drugs. Another vows background checks on refugees. Plus, a class action against Target gets dismissed. All this and more coming up in today's Screening News Update. Kentucky law enforcement and lawmakers have been struggling for years with the influx of synthetic drugs. These drugs, known by names like Flocka and Gravel, have been flooding the state and can be up to 200 times more potent than marijuana. Many people who've been arrested selling drugs like heroin say they're dealing to make money to buy the synthetic ones. The worst part about these drugs is that underground chemists are constantly changing the formulas, so new drugs are popping up every day. Governor Steve Beshear just signed House Bill 8 into law in an effort to stay one step ahead of those chemists. Possession of any synthetic drug, even those that have not been invented yet, will now be a Class A misdemeanor, which carries up to a year in jail. Trafficking will be a Class D felony with up to 5 years in prison. The Attorney General of the great state of Texas has decided to take background screening into his own hands. Ken Paxton says the state will conduct independent background checks on all refugees coming in from the Mideast, particularly Syria. More than 200 refugees have settled in Texas since last summer. State officials admit getting information on people fleeing the war-torn region might be difficult, but they say they must make every effort to protect their citizens from anyone with terrorist ties. Another nationwide chain falls victim to a data breach. Anyone who used a credit card at an OCharleys restaurant between March 18th and April 8th of this year might have been compromised. The chain's network security tools identified suspicious network traffic. A third-party cybersecurity firm conducted an investigation and found signs that skimming devices were being used to steal cardholder names and account numbers. Law enforcement was notified and customers were told to keep a close eye on their account statements. A federal judge tossed a class action lawsuit against Target over language included in its background screening disclosure form. The named plaintiff was a man who had applied for jobs at Target twice but was turned down because of his criminal history. He sued because of a statement on the disclosure that Target, quote, requires its employees to have a commitment to teamwork built around dedication, trust, and honesty. They also included text explaining how to dispute information on your background report and that Target could fire you at any time and for any reason. Target argued that the additional language did not detract from the disclosure. Judge Donovan Frank agreed and decided Target committed no willful violation of the FCRA and dismissed the case. Be sure to join us every week for more news and be sure to check out EBIinc.com for more screening information. I'm Jennifer Gladstone. See you next time.